Welcome back to the Extra Evidence. Today, guess what we're talking about? That's right, we're talking about Hive updates. And no, survival games has not gotten an update yet, but that's okay. But anyway, there's this thing that the Hive has. I think they call it their roadmap. And pretty much it shows all of their upcoming updates. Like right now, it has Bed Wars on it and stuff like that. Probably Skywars Kits is on there too. And usually when they are planning a new update, that's kind of their way of announcing it. Not like officially, but that's how all of like the degenerate sweats figure out what the next Hive update is. Because usually they post it on that roadmap before anything else. And so that's how we figured out about, you know, Bed Wars and stuff like that initially. Well, the other day, they posted something new to this roadmap. As a Hive partner who has inside information, I have never heard of this in my entire life. I have no idea what it is, but it is called Parkour Worlds. Now, before I get into the little description they give, I think me and maybe a few other people, I've always, I've publicly talked about how I would love like a Hive parkour game because I end up just like running around the hub, just doing parkour anyway. So just like having a goofy little parkour game for the sake of it, I feel like would be fun, you know, something to do and then turn my brain off while I think about stuff or whatever I'm doing. So on the surface, I was like, okay, Parkour Worlds. Looks like just a parkour game mode. But then you go into the description of this and it gets a little weird and confusing. The summary says, Parkour Worlds is an upcoming micro hub with multiple parkour maps at varying difficulties with maps rotating over time. It also says labels new game. But in the description, it says it's a micro hub. So what is it? Is it a game or is it a stupid hub? That's the only confusing thing to me. Like, I don't know. Like, what's the dip? Just make it a game. But yeah, if you're a little illiterate, that essentially the vibe I'm getting from that little description is there's going to be an NPC. You click the NPC, you get sent to a hub, and then there will be like probably like more than one parkour course. There's probably going to be like 10, maybe more than that. I mean, I have no idea. This is just pure speculation. We're going to get teleported to an area with like a certain amount of parkour courses, and then I'd imagine you get to, you know, try all of them. They're all different difficulties, and then maybe you like get a reward or something if you complete them all. It sounds fun. It sounds really simple too. I mean, like I said, like I wouldn't mind a parkour thing. Like, why not, dude? Once again, I'm a little confused with the micro hub versus game thing, but either way, I'm excited for this whenever it comes out. And I don't know, it probably won't come out till like November. I think they're probably gonna release Bed Wars first before anything. But who knows? Maybe they'll release this like tomorrow, dude. Like I said, I mean, I know nothing about coding, but I feel like making this wouldn't be that difficult. I don't know, man. I'm very curious for how this is gonna look. I wonder if they're gonna, you know, maybe announce more stuff or go into more detail. I felt like a weird time for this to happen. Like it feels like we were all pretty focused on Bed Wars, and then all of a sudden they just drop this, and it's like, hey guys, new game. I'd imagine they're still making Bed Wars, obviously, but I don't know. I was not expecting this. It does pose a very interesting question because I was thinking about this. Like, what can the Hive add? You know, I feel like they have legit like every game mode. Is that like maybe, I don't know, maybe they can make like a party games thing, or like maybe still some sort of duels thing can happen, or like an FFA thing, but I don't know, it feels like the Hive has like every game. So this is definitely an interesting direction to go in. Like I said, I'm actually more excited for this than Bed Wars. Maybe I'm like I think I'm delusional for that take. That's a wild take. Either way, I'm very interested in this. Thought I should make a video about it. A very quick one, but you know, it's an interesting topic. I think we should focus our attention back to Bed Wars, kind of keep this in the back of our mind. But like I said, I'm still very excited for like what this is gonna look like and when it's gonna come out and stuff like that. Let me know. What do you think? What do you think about a Hive parkour game mode? Does that sound like something you would grind? I would grind this, but this, you know, the way they described it, it doesn't really seem like that's gonna happen, but you never know. And yep, nice quick little extra evident video. Thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. for another extra evident video playing more survival games.